Way to lead up to it.
Way to lead indeed.
War Machine.
This is the six-man matching match number 1. At the weight of 534 pounds, Vincent and Rose War Machine.
The Briscoes made an open challenge. War Machine answered the challenge. The original opponents for the Briscoes was supposed to be that man right there.
Your partner, wrestling on Calvary, Upper Kettle, weighing 260 pounds, Davey Smith Jr.
The original opponents for the Briscoes were supposed to be the Killer Elite Squad, Davey Smith Jr. Lance Archer. Archer has a herniated disc, has to have an operation. He's out 6 months. Davey Smith Jr. says, hey, I don't care about a War Machine open challenge acceptance. I was signed to compete at the 50th anniversary. Ring of Honor Board of Directors would have been a 6-man with War Machine.
Billy Ray and the Briscoes versus War Machine and Davey Boy Smith Jr.
No, Davey Boy Smith Jr., member of Suzuki. We know War Machine. They've called out. They want their shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. A championship that Davey Boy Smith Jr. has held. And we saw something interesting. We saw War Machine first and Davey Boy Smith trail. So you gotta wonder what's behind those 3 men.
It's them boys!
Get ready to face 3 of the toughest dudes, Kevin.
Third place, first wrestling on Sandy for Delaware, at a combined weight of 460 pounds. Jay Clark, the Briscoes.
The greatest tag team in Ring of Honor history. 8-time former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
And what a partner they have found here tonight, Kevin.
Bully Ray.
Good partner, wrestling on Hell's Kitchen, New York, weighing 273 pounds, Bully Ray.
What a shocking statement to me. Manhattan Mayhem. Bully Ray. Going right to the biggest, toughest dog in the arm of the man that has a gold around his waist, coming to the aid of the Briscoes. With 15th anniversary right around the corner, he called up the executive director, the board of directors, and he said he wanted to be a part of the biggest event in Ring of Honor history. We know Davey Boy Smith Jr., he wanted to get his hands on the Briscoes. So hell, why not make it a 6-man tag team match? And that's what we're seeing here tonight in Vegas.
6 of the greatest wrestlers on this planet. That's always been the great thing about Ring of Honor. They take the greatest wrestlers. Guys who've been wrestling in Japan.
Do you know who we are?
I do.
Oh, now it's no. Do you know?
I'm Bully Ray. These are the Briscoes. And we're gonna kick your ass.
Here we go.
Not going to be a whole lot of red blocks. Not going to be a whole lot of submissions. These 6 men. Well, it's going to be a brawl, Kevin.
Well, we've seen it certainly with the Briscoes and War Machine every time they've locked horns. When War Machine battled the Killer Elite Squad, same thing. And now throw Bully Ray into the mix. My goodness.
Here we see Mark Briscoe, the Sussex County Chicken, taking road to the outside. Bully Ray in there with Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Who here in this town, Davey Boy Smith Jr., won a submission wrestling championship.
I was going to say, what an interesting combination of people. You got 5 some of the greatest brawlers in wrestling history, and then Davey Boy Smith Jr., who's this wonderful technician, submission expert. It makes for a very interesting match.
The final trainee of Billy Robinson with the Tony Raj product. Bully Ray charges, clothesline, and puts the second generation star down.
Smith in the corner.
Oh!
The echo reverberating around Sam's Town Live as the tag made to Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe in there. 8-time ROH World Tag Team Champion since day one here in Ring of Honor. You know, the very first Ring of Honor event He wasn't old enough to compete, but was in the corner of his brother Jay Briscoe.
Been around a long time. Of course, I became the first time I won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. I beat the Briscoe brothers in Chicago. Didn't stop them though. They've been around for so long. Have dominated this scene.
Smith using the power, dropping the center of gravity, but not much you can do, I don't think, with two Briscoes. Oh, stand corrected.
Maybe there is some. He is such a powerhouse, Davey Boy Smith Jr., just like his father before him.
Bringing Jay Briscoe to his feet. Jay Briscoe, of course, former two-time ROH World Champion.
Tag made. Brother Mark. I don't think Davey's aware of it. But the double team now pressed by the Briscoes. War Machine gets knocked off the apron. Of course, Suzuki Gun, the faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which Davey Boy Smith is a part of.
Suzuki Goon.
Suzuki Gun, yes. And they focused on chaos when they returned to New Japan after 2 years in exile. Pro Wrestling Noah, of course, the Briscoes affiliated with. Wait a minute.
Wait, Jess.
Yeah!
What?
With an elbow!
Oh, what is up, guys? What is up?
I think Bully Ray wants to get in on the fun, though.
Let's do
Hey,
it.
the third Briscoe brother.
Briscoes! 1, 2, 3, get that table!
Perfect dysfunctionality amongst the mix with Bully Ray and the Briscoes.
War Machine in now, though. Sending Bully Ray down.
These two War Machine.
Yeah, they've called out whomever will hold the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. They want a shot, of course, on a rising. They defeated the Young Bucks, so they put themselves
They
right.
defeated the Young Bucks. Say it again with some meaning.
Absolutely. Let's not gloss over that. A team
Yeah.
as decorated as the Young Bucks. Irish the Fist. Oh. And we,
Two bruisers. Just bruisers. Heading back to Japan here in a couple of weeks. They're touring the world. They're on a tour of destruction.
Hanson in. Uh-oh. Using Hanson as a weapon. Over 300 pounds slammed on to the vulnerable ribs of Mark Briscoe.
And a tag there with Davey Boy Smith Jr. So while they may not see eye to eye, certainly, they at least are functioning somewhat cohesively here.
The power of that slam. You see the power of that slam. Was his father known for the power slam?
It all ties in beautifully, Cole. I see what you did there.
You know, he's used the sharpshooter before. At that time, just a boot to the midsection.
Roll!
Bully Ray, Jay Briscoe desperately trying to get in, help out Mark Briscoe, as Davey Boy Smith firmly in control, keeping Mark in the corner.
Belly back suplex there.
2.
15 years of Ring of Honor wrestling. Interesting to see Bully Ray trying to get in the ring. We've had such great different people come into the company and make a difference. People like James Gibson, Mick Foley become a part of the company. I'm very interested to see Bully Ray's role here in the Ring of Honor.
Well, he's jumping right in the deep end. You know, he's not afraid to take the fight to anybody. The best of all time, like you mentioned earlier. That mare. 1, 2.
The show I debuted on, Abdullah the Butcher was wrestling.
It has, yeah, again, a veritable who's who throughout the years of professional wrestling. And Davey Boy Smith Jr. I made the point before that if he sets his goals on singles competition, much like you, Cole, could be a future champion, no doubt about it.
Yeah, well, I am a single star. Davey Boy Smith could be a single star, but he believes in Lance Archer. He believes in his tag partner. He believes in the KES. They've been very dominant in Japan, but it is interesting now that he's going to be a single star for a little bit at least while Lance is out.
Look at that. Show of arrogance. And of course, a move his father made famous, this beautiful vertical suplex.
Stalling suplex.
Time has paused here in Vegas.
Oh!
Rule Britannia, little.
Oh,
Ah.
What?
he's just made a signal like he wants to break him in half. Oh, look at that. High angle Boston Crabs. Elias Tamer now climbing in. Oh! And Jay Briscoe being drawn into the ring, calling out the score.
What are you going into?
Bully Ray doing the smart thing right now, though, and that's staying rooted in the corner because he knows somebody's got to be there for Mark to tag if this team hopes to win. Ray Rowe realizes that. He charges through and knocks Bully Ray off.
Davey Boy Smith Jr. bringing Mark Briscoe to his feet. Back into the corner, just writhing in pain.
You almost think it's more instinct than brains by Ray Rowe. I know it's claimed that these guys are geniuses. A very smart move by War Machine.
Yeah, former ROH World Tag Team Champions. Their battles with the Briscoes well documented. We saw them during Global Wars. Mark Briscoe fighting for his life now. Almost to the corner. Can he make the tag? Can he make the tag?
German!
No one standing in the way now. Mark Briscoe, if he can turn around. Yeah! Tag made to Jay Briscoe. Rowe and Briscoe trading blows in the center of the ring. Rowe takes the advantage. Misses with the clothesline. Forearm, European uppercut, and another one. A third staggers Rowe into the ropes.
Drop kick!
Jay Briscoe just on fire here. And Sam's now live.
Always a wild card, these Briscoe brothers.
Looks like 2. Oh. That neck breaker so dangerous. The trials and tribulations, the comeback of Ray Rowe, not so far in the past, Kevin. You know the rehab that Rowe had to go through.
Anyway, Jay Driller.
Whoa!
Isn't that blocked by Davey Boy?
Nice.
Great technique, Davey Boy.
Jay Briscoe now charging up the ropes. And he goes.
Oh!
Hook the leg. 1. Gotta be a 2. Oh. Rowe almost in a state of disbelief, but he's in there with a man that's meant so much to Ring of Honor over the course of his good
Well, if he hits Fallout, it'll be over. It'll be a 6-man tag
Oh, hold
team.
on.
Whoa.
Kevin.
Going
Davey
for
Boy,
it.
yeah, Davey Boy Smith tagging in there looking for Fallout, Cole.
Yeah. Interesting. And that's what happens. Okay. This is not what you need when you're wrestling the Briscoes and Bully Ray.
Dissension between Rowe and Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Well, perhaps it's ego, perhaps a miscommunication. Regardless, it's now opened the door for Jay Briscoe.
And Bully Ray standing in the corner, hand outstretched. If the Briscoes want to win, go get Bully Ray in the ring. Here it comes. Let's
Oh! Uranagi!
Whoa. Connects. Jay Briscoe, Davey Boy Smith Jr. Wow. Uh-oh.
Whoopee cushion.
Mark
Whoa.
Briscoe. What's the line?
Backdrop, no!
Oh. Cartwheel.
Uranagi. Of course, this match could be over if War Machine was able to
Whoa.
pull out Ace 10 Mao, but it was Davey Boy Smith Jr. that tagged himself back in, gave renewed life to the Briscoes and Bully Ray.
The legal men in this match, Bully Ray and Davey Boy Smith Jr., Kevin, as Jay Briscoe.
Watch out below!
Suicide!
Leaving it all on the line here tonight in Vegas. Mark Briscoe going to the top. Money. Hanson staggering. Jay Briscoe to the top. Yes, he does.
Stereo.
Uh-oh.
Well, if it worked for Mark and Jay, will it work for Bully Ray?
No way. He doesn't. Does he do that?
No, he can't. Bully Ray can't fly. Bully Ray can't fly.
I've seen him go to the top rope.
Crossbody!
Well, now you have Cole.
Graceful.
Now you
So
have
graceful. A sting of beauty.
Uh-oh. The arm's hooked. Looking for the J Driller.
J Driller!
300 pounds. Froggy Bo! And he rolls him outside the ring.
Right, not the legal man call. Davey Boy Smith Jr., he's the legal man.
Oh! Ray Rowe went to after both Briscoes.
Could it be? 3D! 3D!
Hooks the leg.
1, 2, 3, it's over!
Who wins the match? Let's bring out Bully Ray and Briscoes.
3-man, 3D. That's like a 90. A 90. By the Briscoe brothers and Bully Ray.
We're going to take a look at the replay of the 3D.
3D!
Wow, taking another look.
We got one more angle here. Check this out.
Look at this. Bully Ray connects. And in his Ring of Honor debut, Bully Ray and the Briscoes victorious.
Hey man, it's been headline news. Has Ring of Honor been? We talked about it a few moments ago. But the story here is that Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Ray Rowe and Hanson, at the end of the day, just couldn't get along.
And you can see him right now. Dissension here between War Machine and Davey Boy Smith Jr. We were wondering before things started if they can stay on the same page. If they can coexist.
Rowe is telling us it's your fault.
It's your fault. I had one.
Oh.
Wow.
Let's see it. Oh, we better get help. Let's see it. Who needs security? Let's see it. Who cares about security? There you go. I want to see him fight. I want to see him fight.
Wow. There we go. Ray Rowe. Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Oh, he just knocked out that security guard.
Trust me, if Davey Boy Smith Jr. really wanted to get at Ray Rowe right there, he could.
I mean, the idea of, hey, security, leave me alone.
And I hope to see that matchup down the